In sound mind. I streamed Friday because I had something to do Saturday. My next 2 Saturdays are booked up. My sister and I are going to a comedy show next Saturday. And then the Saturday after that, we're helping with our aunt's she has like a charity thing she does. So we help with that for a couple of hours. And then who knows after that. But alright, we're in Lucas's mind. He used to be an army dude. He clearly, from the looks of things, suffers from PTSD, I believe. What's that? Is it coming for me? Alright, I thought it was moving. So he's suffering from PTSD, I believe, because he talked about, do you hear stories from the army? I thought I saw something red. Alright, so, okay, I didn't. I was just seeing things. Alright, I need health. I don't know if I'll finish this today, because I don't know how long Lucas's story is, and, like, how long the end part is after that, but we'll be pretty close to the end. If I don't finish it today, I'll definitely finish it Tuesday. And then after that, I'll be real, I don't know what I'm playing.
Looks like a useful shortcut.
Alright, let's get the gun out. Because who knows what we're gonna run into. To be quite honest, well, I was gonna say to be honest, we haven't run into many shadow people, but we have. Anyway, when I started the soundtrack, when I, like, started the stream, I started with, what is it called? It's, like, the one track I like. Bottom of the Pit. What a good song. As I said, Dollhouse, which was Virginia's, was okay, not my cup of tea. And whatever Max's was, I turned it off pretty fast. I was like, okay, it sounds okay, and it kept going. I'm like, nah, I'm not listening to this. So, Lucas might have a good vinyl. Like, Lucas seems pretty nice so far. I wonder if you can just, like... Okay, crack... Oh, we've been here before. I wonder if you can just crack the code by just putting in numbers and praying. I don't know where we're going. Find the bunker code. Thanks. Defeat the Flash. That's so weird that that's the name. Only because the Flash is like a comic book character. Also, I will say the part where the Flash follows you... I said it before, but the hitbox is just... If you move like a milli-inch, or a millimeter, I should say, you can't stun him anymore. So, hitboxes in this game always seem a little jank, not over the top, but they're noticeable. Alright, so we've been to Forest West. But it wasn't as bad as, like, Mad Max trying to come after you as you're trying to get one of the 3 ingredients you need. I thought that one just felt artificially difficult. It's, like, really red, so I feel like I need to be there. Did I go Forest East? I guess we'll find out. This is very red. Oh, this is the bunker. We still don't have the code. Oh my god, he's back. Oh my god. And, like, that is definitely what I mean. Once an enemy sees you, they're locked on forever, it seems like. And at a certain point, there's nothing you can do to, like, dodge. It's really obnoxious. Like, him being a big thing, fine, whatever. But, like, I talked about before because it's just, it's pretty bad in my opinion, where the cat tells you you can sneak past the shadow monsters, but the second they just see, like, your elbow, even if you run off and hide, they're on you. Alright, so don't go near the bunker, I guess, is, like... Yeah, I've been to Forest West. I need to go south and... Because there's no maps? Well, there kinda is, but it's not a particularly helpful map. Let's go look at it. Maybe it's helpful. Alright, let's see. Bunker, Forest West. I've been there. Oh, Forest South. Let's go Forest South. Okay. Alright, so this is actually a helpful map. I feel like the maps in the last two levels were... They were. Let's get that out. Yeah, I don't know how to, like, get over there. There's, like, an invisible wall. Oh, wait.
War is hell.
Oh.
We were in the thick of it. My buddy Wheeler and I, we were the best of our platoon. He was a sniper, a damn good one too. Taught me to shoot like a pro. I was a radio man. Always had a thing for electronics. Kept my gear in good shape and picked up a few neat mods and tricks along the way.
Found it. Alright, so if the thing makes a noise, pay attention. Alright, so I have to go south, but I can't go that way. Oh, maybe I can go this way. Alright, Forest South. See, the thing about... Oh, you're here? I guess that's the center? So... Okay, so the cabin's that way. So that's the forest center. See, I just... Alright. I guess go down and then a bit to the right. I know, like, GPS stuff wasn't a thing in the late 90s, which is when this game takes place, but I don't know. Because the levels get bigger, and especially a big forest level like this, where everything looks samey. Alright, this is where I was when I was getting, I
could probably break this with something.
yeah, you... Okay, there we go. I know what the point of that was. Okay. Oh, let's get inside. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay. I see. I lost a lot of health. And I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Alright, so this is where I was when Lucas was attacking me. Because I wandered over to the bunker. I mean, I guess at times you can just follow the lights, but... with the levels getting bigger, it would be nice to have some kind of map. I'd be like, oh, you're here, and not just like the passive ones that don't, that stay, static. Alright, so here's the anchor tower. This is where we need to be, I believe. Alright, I did it. Ooh. Oh, that was just... okay, it was literally for a stamina pill. And some health. How many pills are here? 11 left. Alright, we still have keychain B. So I believe north and south are the other areas I need to be in. If I can avoid Lucas's ire, I think I'm okay. Well, an anchor tower, but I don't know if that's actually important at all. I feel like it's not, but I see stuff over there. Oh, what's happening over here? Alright, more batteries. If you're reading this, then I'm in the wind. I'm on to you now. I know what you've done, and I will never forgive you. I won't stop until you're brought to justice. If you come after me, there will be a target on your back, and as you can see, I'm a good shot. Sincerely, go screw yourself. Calm down. Am I gonna get sniped now? Oh, this might be from, like, when you... Alright, what did the sign say? Yeah, sometimes I feel the thing about a bigger level. Oh my god, okay, I found it. I'll be real, I thought these were more rocks. From a distance, they just look like rocks. But sometimes the thing about bigger level, and I guess, you know, is it's nighttime, things look samey, and it's so easy to just get lost and wander around. Is this the watchtower I was just at? I wish it is. I wish that there were goals like, oh, go to Forest Center, east, west, north, south. Because I've been out of it for like 2 days, or I've been out of it since Friday, out of the game. So I can't quite remember which ones I've been to. Oh, Forest South. I still gotta go south. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, I just wanted to see what was over there. Alright, here's the map back. So I made no progress in my opinion. Alright, so this is the Watchtower's app. I guess I haven't been to the mines. Right, so what's past the Forest Center? Just the bunker? So, like, don't go in there. Alright, so at some point I'm gonna want to go and take a left. I'm starting to miss small levels like the grocery store. Quite honestly. With how much wandering there is here. Alright, so this is back at the beginning. Alright, I'm good on flares. I feel like I need to keep an eye on where these two tower lights are. Which I guess is sort of leading you to where to go, but like then there's that, for example. You can't really climb up the rocks. Because it's like an invisible wall. Let's go back in the forest center. I don't know if there's anywhere to go after you hit west. I can check the map over here.
Numb.
Oh, I guess I haven't been east either. Because they mentioned Eye of the Blessed Church, cemetery. Yeah, I guess let's see if we can get there. Have I been to the sunken cabins? Oh, shit. Okay. You gotta go fast. Please. Good. All the problems in this game come real hard at this level, in my humble opinion. I do want to go to the sunken cabins, though. Everything looks samey. In a big area like this, the lack of a map kind of sucks.
War is hell. And we were in the thick of it. My buddy Wheeler and I, we were the best of our platoon. He was a sniper, a damn good one too. Taught
I
me
don't
to
think I
shoot
ever
like
found
a
that
pro.
first one, because I
was a radio
died.
man. Always had a thing for...
Yep. Alright, can I get to the sunken cabins without issue now? Alright. All that for pills. You know what? Worth it. Oh my god! Are they for real? If you make one mistake and you fall into the water, you're dead, and that sucks. This game is shit. Alright, we're moving on. It's so unforgiving in that sense. Alright, I feel like we kind of have to be here. Alright, one of his camps.
War is hell.
Shut up. But if we go too far this way, I wonder if it's just you gotta run past him. I guess so. Just don't go to the bunker. Wait, what is that? Can I, Oh, okay, do you have to go this way? Because he breaks it. Okay, I figured it out. But... I don't take back what I said, though. For real. Can he go away? Yeah, I can't find where to... He's just gonna follow you forever now. The game can't be easy forever, right? But for a game that does such a good job with environments and atmosphere, for the most part, having an enemy constantly chase you, in my opinion, is a cheap way to scare the audience. I wish they didn't have it to put stress on you. I think they could, like, in the grocery store, yeah, the lady, like, came after you, but there were points you could take, or points you could run to, where she just loses interest and leaves. I know it's assumed by, oh, more bad shit is happening. But it just doesn't add anything. Alright, so I guess just sneak around. Alright, I think he's gone. Hey, figured it out like half an hour later. I'm so done with forests after this. Milton Haven. You don't want to leave, do you? This lovely Elysium, this heaven on earth, this paradise lost. Or is it your hell? Alright, bully ex-boyfriend. Husbandu, whatever. Oh, I kind of never lose hope hospital. I miss the mannequins from the grocery store. They were nice. They were very helpful. Which was a great twist to the usual mannequin slash dummies that move around and freak you out and try to attack you. Not twist, but it just, you know, they did something different and I can appreciate it. I do like this game. I just, and in a lot of games it happens where there's like small stuff that, you know, you notice but don't think that much about, and then there's a point in the game where the small issues really come to light. It's not even small issues here hitting, it's just, I feel the level has gotten too big. And without much guidance, which I understand in the point of them trying to be realistic to what you would have had in 1997. But I feel with big older games, that was the issue too, is sometimes it was easy to be lost. I think even Resident Evil had maps to an extent. But everything looks so samey. Is this another one of his stupid camp, or his stupid, tapes? Let's see. I gotta keep, crouched. Because I don't know. Oh my god, okay. At least in this one, it seems like, you know, it's important to stay stealthed. Let's go to the mines. You know, if you stay in stealth, it seems like it's harder for him to find you. But then once he does find you, he's like up your butt. It's like Loki in a sense. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, he didn't hear me. Here's the... Something's in the water. Which I guess is what people have been trying to tell me this whole time. There's stuff in the water, don't drink it. Alright, we'll... Wait. We'll come back here. Let's get to the church. I believe that's the next place to go. Alright, I'm just making sure he's not around. We're getting closer to the beam of light, so just follow it. Alright, save point. Where'd the signal go? Uh-oh, lodge in foil. It's getting, like, black and white, which usually happens when you're listening to someone's radio conversation. Oh, good. Oh, good. This again. Like, this part I like. You're kind of in his... let's get the mask out. Oh, good. I want to get them in the goo. Or we can just... Okay. We could just ignore them, too. Okay, good, cool. We're just gonna book it. There's another one. So many guys. Yeah, like... Alright, where did the other one go? I might have gotten him. I don't know if the pills do anything. I guess it lures them, so I should be using them more to like get them off my back. It's just with the exception of Max, they've... He did not care about that. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Oh! Okay, okay. Oh my god, it wasn't loaded. There's an achievement for shooting a crow. Did it. But with the pill, I feel like it's there, and the game's like, oh, you can, like, throw it to lure monsters. But there was never a point where I felt the need to, so I think it's just not in my head to use them all that much. Alright, get to the top of the church tower.
After a crash, hearing voices affected on the radio. What if I talk about?
This week's lesson plan, Father Krill, the historical links between Greek mythology, astrology, and modern Judeo-Christian practices and faiths for all ages. On the docket, ancient Greece, Myths and morals. What can we learn from stories of Medusa, Icarus, Minotaur, and the Cyclops? Includes a fun medallion treasure hunt for the children. Walking tour of the steeple requires medallions to unlock. Are stars holes in heaven's floor? Abstinence. Love the Lord rather than thyself. Oh, get it? Because the myths are Medusa, who is Virginia. Don't look at her because her face is scratched up. Icarus. Alan flew too You know, it says Alan flew too close to the sun. I don't think he did. I think he just got scared of the dark. Was at the lighthouse. Mayor Pharmaceuticals was doing bad shit, and he just... That shit happened. But I get it now. Is there like any way to do this that won't
getting closer.
use up all my flares? Minotaur medallion lost in his own maze. Good.
It's blocked from the other side. It's blocked from the other side. I feel shivers down my spine.
Oh my god, okay. Didn't need that. I don't think I can get back up. Whatever. We're fine. See, basements? Basements are fun. Basements are very interesting in games. Big forest where everything looks the same, not fun. Literally the worst. Stop making such big forest levels, game developers. Icarus medallion from the bottom of the pit. Oh my god, are we gonna find all the medallions for all of the stuff I've been doing? Oh! Jesus. Alright, so I gotta be careful of the shadow people. Wait, are they bringing darkness back? Because I feel like I was in here already. Stop! Medusa medallion, she seems familiar. Stop. Game? Damn. What do you want? Alright, hold on. I gotta see if the dog wants to come in. Alright, see ya. Oh. Okay. Oh no.
It's blocked from the other side.
close the door, they like go away. Alright, hold on. Father Ted Krill is so lazy. I'll bet this year he's hiding whatever tokens he's got for the lesson using the same tactic. Always in the darkest places. Tell your little brother that if he wins this year's treasure hunt again, my sister's gonna kick his butt. I heard her rehearsing her victory speech in the shower. She's a feisty little believer. Alright, well... Alright, that's the flare. Alright, I have to go in there. I want to restock. Oh! Wait. Alright, I did it. I want to stock my medallions. Alright, so I found them. Now we can go.
Something should fit in here.
And we have to put them in the order we did the levels. Because of course we do. It's not that bad. I know order. It's not that hard to figure out. Especially because, like, the Medusa thing, I'll be real, that's not what I thought of when I did Virginia's level. Icarus was mentioned a whole lot during Alan's level. Minotaur makes sense because of how Mad Max looked. And Cyclops, what else can it be? He's a one-eyed robot, so... You know, I'm a puzzle genius. All right.
5, 4, 7, 6, 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 0. 1, 8, 3,
Which one was 2? Okay.
0, 1, 2, 3. 6.
Yeah, I don't remember where they all... Okay.
0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 4.
All right.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. One more to go. That one wasn't... Of all the things, it wasn't too bad. It's just, again, if you take a little time off remembering where you are and getting there. We're on the roof, lol. Roof. Saw something for a second. Alright, 675. What if I just guess from there? Oh, a graveyard. Did it.
This grave looks fresh.
Okay.
This grave looks fresh. This grave looks fresh.
What is that? what that's supposed to be. Oh, those are glasses. I don't know what that is. Alright, the other side of the door that I couldn't get to before.
Good kitty.
Never mind this right now. Bigger fish to fry.
I'm definitely not crying, but I kind of want to. Alright, so I'm seeing the cat because she died and I probably went insane. Let me guess, it's not gonna let me out. Okay. So do I need to find another grave? Because we found Tanya's grave. Oh, I see.
People have become walking radio towers. To and from home. They hear, see, unknown places, faces. Drives them mad.
All around me are familiar faces.
Not bad.
Alright, so what does this want me to look at now? I still don't know what the light blue things mean. Red, green, and purple usually mean important things. I guess the purple's the mirror, but like, red and green is usually important, but I don't know what the blue represents.
Fear, just a side effect.
Alright, sure. Oh, can I tap it from here? I can't. Of course I can't. I see. I don't know, I had to go through that cemetery, but alright. Also, why is there like a church in the forest? They're giving me a ton of food here, so probably a battle's coming up. Okay, we're entering the crypts. drink of water.
Rainbow's true potential lies in the collective unconscious.
Oh my god! Please let me up. Please let me up.
Knowledge, love, experience, inherited. All mankind.
I love fighting in the darkness. How are they go? Okay.
The collected to the personal. One-sided, no more. Rainbow connects all.
Can't carry any more. of
Just
this.
give me more, like... Has Bondo come back?
Something is not right with these others.
Alright. Anyway. Oh my god. Okay. Good. 9 fuses.
No time for this.
Okay, thanks. I was gonna say, where? Oh, right, the door. Alright, save point. Oh, is this the last one? Thank God. Thank God the game's like, you know, you have been through a lot in this forest. Let's just get you over there. Good. More pills. I guess I should honestly be using them more. Oh, what's this? Alright, so those are flare lights. Alright, well, you see red over there. Figured it out, I think. Oh! Imagine if I stood there. I'm gonna get pushed off or something.
You're not all there today, are you? Been staring out the window a lot.
Yes. I apologize.
It's about that cat of yours. Tanya, right?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Hello? Can you hear me? My name is Rosemary James. I need your help.
Lucas, is everything all right?
Alright, 5675. I wonder if it changes. Per game? Or if it's that for. Or if it's. 5675 for every game. Yeah, like, you can stun him, but... How did he get... Oh my god, this game. Where's the bunker? And then you have to wait for this to open. Alright, let's go.
some sort of a power unit. An electrical indicator. It's off.
Nail it. Alright, so I need to turn the indicator on. Oh. Wait, I just saw it. Oh, is it like... I need to find the starting thing. Okay. Let me see. Okay.
We all have our doubts regarding Agent Rainbow. In its current state, it is an extremely volatile and dangerous fear-based weapon. But if we can make it work, make it stable, it could mean the end of conventional warfare. So many lives would be spared. I have to believe that Agent Rainbow will end up being a net positive, despite the sacrifices. I have to, especially after what happened with the ship crash. I can't help but feel that our experiments had something to do with it.
You think? Whoever is talking? Like, nope. Shit. Anyway. It's not her fault, but anyone that can, like, put two and two together know that that's exactly what happened. Anyway, it means more lore, so...
Since we've been confined to this bunker as a safety measure, there's not much else we can do but continue our research. Lately, I've been hearing voices on the radio. Are these the voices of people who've been affected by Agent Rainbow? What will happen if I talk back?
I don't know, do it and find out.
Agent Rainbow turns the people affected by it into a walking radio tower, transmitting and receiving knowledge and experiences to and from the collective unconscious. The people I've spoken to through the radio, they were able to describe to me in vivid detail places they've never been to, and people they've never met. It's like they have the internet inside their heads, and they're constantly uploading and downloading information. It's enough to drive anyone out of their minds.
I think it's just Y2K media fear hype. I guess it means I'm a walking radio now.
Too
Cool.
much for one man.
That's not what I want. It's kind of funny how, like, in an area where I've been using my flashlight a bunch, batteries are less common.
Recent discoveries made by my team have been groundbreaking, to say the least. Agent Rainbow is so much more than what we believed it to be. Its original purpose is merely a side effect. Its true potential lies with its connection to the collective unconscious, this sort of metaphysical repository of knowledge and experience, accumulated through generations of existence and inherited by every human being upon their birth. Think about it. How do babies already know how to hold their breath underwater? Why do so many people have an innate fear of snakes? It's thanks to the collective unconscious, which we're all connected to via our personal unconscious. Up until now, this connection was one-sided, but Agent Rainbow changes all of that.
Snakes are slithery, and they do that weird thing with their tongues. Yeah, people are gonna just be afraid of them. Shut up. I feel like I don't remember why babies hold their breath, but I feel like I read about that somewhere. Maybe one of my psychology books. But, like, I don't remember why. Rosemary, you can't be serious. This is your crowning achievement, our crowning achievement. Our work with Agent Rainbow could change the course of mankind, and you want to hide it? If you want to sabotage your own career, then so be it, but you don't get to take us down with you. Ash home. Okay.
Attention all staff. I'm invoking a strict no-talk policy regarding any and all information related to our recent discoveries. Until we fully comprehend the extent of Agent Rainbow's influence on the human mind and its implications, releasing such information for a formal review is completely irresponsible.
RJ, yep. Okay.
My request to terminate this research has been denied. Someone must have leaked our results to the higher-ups because they're suddenly very, very interested in what we've been doing here. I can't let Meyer manipulate people's minds. I have to warn the people of Milton Haven of what's been happening. I have to find someone I can trust with this.
Okay. We will. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, more health. Nice. Attention all staff. Due to a clear breach of our information security policy, Rosemary James's time as a mayor project manager has come to an end. You will now report directly to Mr. Ash Holm. The success and safety of this research rely on your discretion. We'll soon know who Rosemary was talking to. Good. Central Intelligence Bureau, Washington, D.C. From Commander-in-Chief, United Air Force to Colonel Adam Klink, Fort Sonder Base Commander. Changes to experimental anti-aircraft assault radar mounted atop Fort Sonder. Reboot the radar's power system within close proximity to the dish using a standard-issue radio device. Target rotational beacon to the radio device in order to move the dish. Press the red fire button on the dedicated console once the target is in your sights. Repeat the process for each new target. Special care must be taken not to aim the radar dish at any radio towers or other large-scale radio gear in the vicinity, as conflicting radio signals may result in electromagnetic interference and damage to equipment. Alright. I did it. Oh, okay. I was like, why is it raining inside? We're not inside anymore. I'm gonna take a quick break to go to the bathroom. Because I have a feeling something's gonna come up, and I think it would just be better if I went now. So I will be right back. Alright, I feel a little better now. Just Sometimes it's nice to just get up and just take a minute to clear your head. Too much salt at the beginning of the stream. Okay. Use radar and radio device to reach out to the flash. Okay. I don't know what that did. I don't think I actually know what that does. Use the radar and radio device to reach out to the flash. Oh, do I have to turn those off? I... I don't...
Lucas? Are you in there?
Figured it out.
You read! Lucas!
I'm just gonna hit this and do things and pray.
Now what happened to you was real. I don't want to use this. You leave me no choice.
Oh, I guess I have to lock
What happened to you? What's
the
wrong?
oh, I get it now.
I know now what happened to you was real.
Don't get... I'm doing my best in pressing buttons, but I don't think I quite know what this fight entails.
I don't believe that. This isn't you. It's a misrepresentation. A shadow.
I think I get it. Kinda.
I want to help you, but you need to open up to me. You can let your past define you, or you can embrace it, learn from it.
Alright, so I guess when it gets near him, press the button. Alright, well. I feel like he's easier in the boss fight, but...
We don't have to do this. Let's talk and figure this out.
Oh my god. That fight and the Alan fight, I have to say... Not the fight, but like what happens after are the two saddest. Max is kind of sad, I'll admit. As a character, I didn't care all that much for his, like, I'm sorry, Maddie was very sad. Alright, so I understood the fight. Oh! Hi, friend. Do I need to... I believe you. Oh my god, how do I like, can I hold his hand? Is he like, oh.
It's okay. You're not alone. I believe you.
Hi.
Lucas knew there was more to this than meets the eye. I need to make contact with him.
Imagine you open up to your therapist and he's just walking around just picking up boxes of cereal. Alright, I'll say I didn't mind the boss fight, but it also wasn't an intuitive boss fight. in terms of how exactly you're supposed to go about it.
Is there anybody out there? Hello? Lucas Cole, if you can hear me, this is Desmond Wales. Do you read?
Holy hell! How are you doing this? Are you okay?
I'm hanging in there, but I could use your help. Can you get to my office?
I read you loud and clear, brother. Help is on the way.
Friendship. He's gonna get fucking murdered on his way over, though.
It's all starting to make sense now.
Go home. Thank God. I think I said at the start, like, ooh, a forest level. I'm excited. This was... I didn't like this level. It was too big. Everything looks so samey. That's really it. You know, more shadows appear, and I understand why, because you're getting, like, closer and closer to what's going on. But just... There's a few times, like, I was trying to get the... one of the boxes of pills you get near the cabins, but as I said, if you accidentally hit the water for a second, that's it. You're kind of dead. So, I think it's easy to get lost. It's not impossible to find your way, but with Lucas stomping around, and as I said, that boss fight wasn't the most intuitive. It was easy enough, thank goodness, to, like, dodge his attacks. Not dodge, you just kind of hide behind something, but I felt like it was mostly clicking things and praying that something was happening. And I feel like in a boss fight, I shouldn't be made to feel, am I doing this right? Maybe it's just me, though. Alrighty. Go. It was alright. It was alright.
So that's me in a nutshell, the kooky government conspiracy man. So what's the verdict, Doc? Padded room or no?
I have to admit, this is a lot to take in.
Figured you'd say as much.
I believe your conviction is genuine. I'd like to talk more about it during our next session.
See, like, now towards the end of the game, we get a feeling for Desmond, but the most emotion I heard from him is when he got the shotgun. That's always going to be the biggest thing. The bullying would make more sense if it felt like Desmond gave a shit about anything happening.
Wow, that's... thanks. Hey, you know, I conducted a little security check on your building today. It's pretty lax. Practically anyone could waltz in here and stash all sorts of ill-gotten goods. Drugs, weaponry, dinosaur bones.
Yeah?
Doc? You alright, Doc? You're not all there today, are you? I'm staring out the window a lot.
Yes. I apologize.
It's about that cat of yours, Tanya, right? I'm sorry.
Lucas, is everything all right?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard something. You didn't hear that, a woman's voice?
No.
Interesting. Well, I was saying, I'm sorry for your loss. She was very pettable. I saw you bury her by the old church. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but what got her? Curiosity?
Yes. That and... yeah.
Really? I know it's based off the phrase curiosity killed the cat, but really, in that time when, like, clearly he's grieving for his pet companion, you'd be like, oh, what killed her? Curiosity. Because I could see, well, Max did threaten to, I guess, throw her out the window or something, but that seems, I guess it's Lucas trying to, like, make light of it, but that doesn't seem like what you should say, you know? I think of all of them, I like Lucas the most, though. I don't know, you get a lot from him, I guess. Like, the two seem to have good chemistry. Maybe we'll finish this today. Oh my god. She's back. Hey, Tanya.
So, it's all connected, is it?
Sadly, yes. Had I listened to Lucas sooner, maybe I wouldn't be in this mess.
Well, you listen to him now, and he listened back.
I know. I never thought something like that was possible. I hope I'm not hallucinating and that Lucas is actually coming.
Ancient Rainbow makes a lot of things possible. You probably know who's calling.
The bully? The local bully?
And time. You crazy son of a gun. You did it. Now we can settle this mano a mano, don't you think? I'm leaving you something by the entrance to your building. Consider it a parting gift.
Good.
Be careful.
Yep.
That trench coat wearing government spook is up to something.
Did we ever, like, uncover that he was the government? I know in Alan's, when you listen to his tapes, he talks about going to sleep at night and waking up to, like, government agents being outside his door with the shadow people or something. But I don't think I ever remember finding out that the bully is a government spook. I guess if Tanya weren't a thing, we would have... I don't know. I don't remember that being revealed at all. Alright. Lucas Cole, 55. Diagnosis, post-traumatic stress disorder. Suspected delusional disorder, paranoid tendencies. Circumstances of treatment. Patient sought treatment on his own. Relocation to Milton Haven. Previous attempts at therapy have been mentioned as unsuccessful, unsatisfactory. Lucas mentioned he's felt ignored and dismissed by previous therapists as well as Army officials and the Veterans Association. Personal history. Born and raised in northern Florida, patient had excellent test scores throughout school and was determined to be the first member of his family to go to college. However, patient enlisted in the Army following the steps of his father, Dwayne Cole, where he showed an affinity for electronics. Lucas spent 14 months fighting overseas before returning home. Patient suffers from a clear case of PTSD relating to combat, loss of friends. Patient claims to have been drugged during the war, an accusation he says would not be believed or taken seriously by anyone during or after his service. Patient came back stateside and has been obsessively looking for answers, a quest that has led him here. Lucas claims he had secured a job as a groundskeeper at Elysium State Park, and he was authorized to reside in a small cabin if he fixed it up, which he did. Psychological notes. Patient is thoughtful and open when speaking about most topics. When the subject of war comes up, patient seems to show some symptoms of psychosis. He speaks of monsters. Though he speaks very clearly and convincingly, further consultation is advised before reaching a final diagnosis. Patient has a clear post-traumatic adrenal response to memories of combat, vivid memory, vivid imagination. Patient's father passed away 10 years ago. Lucas oddly deflects any and all questions about his mother. Oof. Oh, it says XOXO on here. I never noticed. Oh. Alright. See you, Tanya.
Keep calm and keep going.
You know, the cat would mean a lot more to me if she was just there. And again, I feel like if the cat was in the office and you went to pet her, and as Desmond pet her, he, like, again spoke out loud to the cat and responded as if she was talking to him, but you barely heard her, or she purred or she meowed or something. I think that would almost make me care more about the cat, because yes, as I said, I was very sad when we found Tanya's grave. I like her less when she's a speaking cat. And as I said, I hope that something in the story explains it to me, but as of now, I just don't feel it. Alright, if I'd gotten that speed thing from Lucas's, I'd be faster, but I didn't feel like redoing it every time. Alright, I guess that's it. What else? We have to go to Lucas's place, and then after that, I think that's it, because the basement's flooded. I need more pills, but it doesn't really matter. I think Lucas's room is this way. Did we go here? Yes. There was like a pillbox or something. Oh, we've been here, alright. Oh, didn't he have, like, a bunch of food or something I could eat? I don't know, I took that. Didn't matter. Alright, he didn't. Maybe it was Max's place that there was a ton to eat.
No power.
Oh, we need to start, like, all the way here. Alright, well, there's foil over that way. Yeah, I don't know how to make the foil go away. Clever. I think if I leave, I probably shouldn't leave. Oh. I see. Alrighty. So it just takes a little jumping and a little, you know, thinking. I pray for you, Alfonso Wheeler, as I do every night, that your soul may be at peaceful rest, that you watch over your brothers here amongst the living, where you should be, if it were not for dire mistakes and unfortunate circumstances. I beg your forgiveness and your help, friend. Give me strength to overcome those who seek to enslave our minds, to shine a light to those in darkness, to restore faith for those who are lost. Amen. Lucas. Rorschach test, huh? Familiar? Sure, don't be surprised if I see something freaky. Alright then. First image, looks like a house on a lake. Alright. Second image, some sort of mushroom cloud. Third image. Oh, kind of looks like a, hey, can I get a drink of water? I'm not feeling too hot all of a sudden. End transcript. Yeah, it looks like a scary monster. Alright, we got Lucas's vinyl. I like that the door passed through me.
We're coming for you.
I almost screamed, but I didn't. Alright. So I want to get... Anyway, I want to get to that safely. Okay, I got it. The real cup of tea, thank you so much for that follow. Oh my god. Good. Are you finding the game so far? It's alright. I think it has its issues, but it's alright. I like the atmosphere. I think the story is intriguing, but I think the monsters just constantly being on you the second you see them is annoying. That's mostly it. I like most of the puzzles. Alright, everything's done now. I think it's kind of annoying that in areas like this, I didn't think it was 24/7. Like, I understand why the monsters are there. I personally didn't find it distracting. I find the fact that Tanya at some point tells you, you know, you can choose to engage them or you can sneak past them. I think that bit of information becomes useless considering the fact that you just can't drop them. Like, in most games, I think, or I know that, like, if an enemy's on you and you sneak and you kind of go elsewhere, they back off and go back to what they're doing. Considering combat isn't truly the point, I wish you could just shake them off, but at the same time, I do understand why they're there. I just wish that, considering combat is pretty much second, just, you know, let sneaking seem more, what's the word? Seem more useful than it is. The only reason to do it is to hopefully sneak behind a box and, like, get the drop on them. But they just seem a little too overpowered in terms of finding you. And sometimes the hitboxes don't seem great. Oh, and also, and one more thing, but I feel when you do the parkour over water, it's very unforgiving in terms of if you fall in the water, you're kind of screwed unless you're lucky enough to, you know, get yourself to safety quickly. Alright, I can't tell its color. This doesn't seem right. Did you? I did not. I bought it a few weeks before the Humble Bundle. I don't remember for how much. I think I got the soundtrack and the game cheaper than the Humble Bundle, but I did not. I just got it through Steam during the sale.
I feel I should get out of these waters.
You should, Desmond. Also, considering this guy's a therapist, I do have to listen to Lucas's, but so far I've only truly liked Alan's vinyl. Virginia's is okay, not for me. Max's is very whatever. We're gonna go listen to Lucas's before I put in the rainbow tape. And I think the cat is annoying. I don't like the voice, her voice, and she really seems like she's there to tell you what to do. Or she seems like someone just for Desmond to bounce off of, rather than Tanya seems important to Desmond as a character, but when you are talking to Tanya, she just seems more like someone for him to bounce off of, and it's very unnatural seeming to me.
A tape?
An invitation.
This is what he's been waiting for. How this ends is up to you.
Time for some music.
I didn't ask. Seems pretty chill.
Me and the boys, we got plans for what comes later after the war. Got names for our band and jobs for each other. It feels really good. Why? I'm crashing down. Everyone's crashing. But as long as we're together.
Oh.
And the drummer plays a beat too long, and the whole damn song starts to fall apart.
Oh man.
By show of hands, the group disbands, and they won't be back. Popular demand. Me and the boys going round and singing praises no one will hear. Got a box full of toys and memorabilia. It feels kinda odd. Why? I'm flashing back. Everyone's crashing. But as long as we're together, believe it now, believe it then. As long
I like this one.
as you believe it when it comes knocking for your friends. Between the
It is really chill.
times to spend,
It's kind of sad, but chill. I like that line. The drummer fucks it all up because he just goes on too long. That was very lovely. All right, well.
The music's upbeat, but the lyrics are dark.
I really want this cat to stop talking. I really do not like her. There's no need to have her talking to me. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, 2 and 4. Pretty good. I guess it makes sense. I didn't dislike Virginia. I think I was very neutral towards Virginia. Her past was sad, but I just kind of felt whatever. Alan, pretty much a bummer. Max, didn't care all that much for him. Lucas, I thought was a pretty cool guy. So, Rainbow's tape. Because they're colorful.
Here we go again.
I can't tell its color. This doesn't seem right. It looks...
Head on a swivel, Desmond.
Oh my gosh, stop talking. I will say I will kind of be happy to be done with this game just to be done with the cat. I know I keep going on. It just... I usually don't, well, there's been a few games where I dislike characters to that extent, not many, and off the top of my head, I couldn't name them. But there's just something about Tanya I really dislike. And I love cats, I love animals, but it was a bad idea to give her a voice. Again, I'm sure it'll be explained, but for now, it made her just a bad character. Oh no. Oh no! Good.
All eyes on me now, open wide.
Hi!
You know what's wrong with you. A lethal case of deja.
I love this guy.
Sit on the edge,
Whether you like the bully more than your cat. He's a good singer and a good pianist.
you're sane, or maybe just paranoid. I hear them. Oh, here comes the savior. Who can break these thoughts away from me? Oh, no more bad behavior. School my head on right from honorant feet.
Hey boy, I liked your song. Can I get an autograph?
Ready.
I am ready. Damn, boy, you're looking fine. You're looking pretty dope. You've got a nice fit. Looking tall and slender. Look at those boots. Wow. What a dreamboat. Desmond is ready. I liked your song, by the way.
It's showtime.
All right, we're playing the piano now. No, we're not. Okay, let's go. You know what? Good song. That was very nice of him. Parkour!
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Long have I waited for this moment. This spotlight.
Oh, no.
This stage.
Okay, I should have run.
Long have I waited for this moment. This spotlight. This stage. A stage made of mistakes, misfortune, and regret. There won't be an encore. Only sweet, eternal death. But before that, congratulations are in order.
I will say, truly, the most annoying thing about this guy that I will say for now, because I'm sure there's more to learn, is the darkness of the red over the black background. I kind of get why the choice was made to make it more chilling, but it was a bad choice in terms of, you know, being able to see the dialogue.
Way to go, Desmond. You made it.
Thank you.
Failed all the way to the top.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, your patients weren't bad people, but they were weak. Virginia could not overcome her watcher, nor could Alan his shade. Max lost heart to his bull, Lucas gone in a flash, and you succumb to me.
You're not the boss of me. Just got away from my stamina, too. Sometimes I'll say the stamina going down, I know you can get pills for it. But the stamina kind of, I say kind of, breaks your momentum.
So Why have I been sneaking around, causing chaos?
You're bored?
What's my motive? Who do I work for? Well, I'm not some government agent. I'm your Agent Rainbow. I'm everything you don't want to be. Your fears, your guilt, your
I had a
paranoia
feeling.
given form. And my plan, to run you ragged, chip away at your psyche, to wear you down to this.
I had a feeling. I think I said something like, I'm sure the bully is like your self-doubt or something. You know, I've played enough games where that's kind of the idea. So, shock. But I will say he's done a good job being a bully. Again, because Desmond really hasn't had too much, you know, self-talk or other than going through the levels and him kind of being like, oh, Lucas was right about blah, 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 blah. I feel like the bullying hasn't worked because it's had no effect on Desmond. Desmond has said nothing about it. He's just answered the phone, silently put it down. That probably is my biggest complaint, is that the bully has been with you and Desmond just doesn't have a lot of dialogue or feeling over what's happened outside of what he should be saying during a cutscene. You don't... I wish they put you more in the shoes of Desmond. Or maybe made him emote more. Or something.
It was fated to end this way. You, stuck in your drug-addled mind, withering away as it shuts down.
Listen!
You're the captain of the SS Wales, and you're sinking.
Listen!
There is no escape. So, you'll lose all control, and when that happens, I will have all of you.
Maybe if the game weren't unforgiving and had like 27,000 monsters that could pinpoint your exact location the second they smell a whiff of the dog food you eat, maybe I wouldn't have to be taking the pills. You ever think of that, Rainbow? It was only halfway through I realized maybe the drugs weren't a good idea. Because even on easy mode, I feel like it's still a lot. Anyway, Rainbow's great. I dare say in some ways Rainbow's a better companion than Tanya. Hi.
Not this time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you Death of a Therapist.
Alright.
Act 1, Tapes of Terror, featuring...
Hey, I have 31 HP, so don't be a bully.
Let's go already.
I was helping her overcome her fear of being looked at.
Stressed yourself out of existence. The Watcher.
I was helping her overcome his fear of the dark.
Hit the Shade.
What's this? Oh.
Don't leave me hanging.
Yeah? The ball.
Raging fool. The Bull.
I don't mean to leave you hanging. How do we do this? That's not what I meant to do. Flash, I believe him.
Staring over his shoulder. The Flash.
I'm trying to like not leave him hanging. I don't know how to not leave him hanging. Let's see. Tape Rainbow, I have to see him.
Your humble protagonist. Time's a-wasting, so how about we skip to the ending?
Okay.
Where the villain gets exactly what he deserves. This is it. This is where your journey ends.
Oh my god.
So funny.
I'm excited to finally kick your ass.
Oh my god.
I'm afraid that ship is sailed.
Alright, I
Oh,
think
yeah? Watch me.
I think I have to high five him. Hold on. Let's see. If I could get my internet window open, I have something here that's like blocking my screen. How to high five agent. Oh, it's a mannequin. Okay. What am I doing? Right, okay.
Gotta stay hydrated.
You do have to stay hydrated, don't you? Oh. Okay.
Desmond, I am you. The only way to get rid of me is to call it quits.
I'm just kind of walking around, dude.
The ending has already been written, Desmond. Stick to your role. What's that doing here?
Nope, nope, no, 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 please.
Wrong.
Oh my god.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Virginia made an effort to change her narrative. I'm taking her lead.
Alright. I don't know where we're going. I mean, I guess I have time to figure it out, right? Like, they give you a lot, thank goodness.
Don't mess this up for me, Desmond.
Oh, you're right, I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Oh my god, stamina.
Lay down and die.
See the mannequin? Got it! Haha! That's all I honestly wanted. Alright, so Dave, I thought was like the last boss. I'm like, interesting name, but...
Who do you think you are, huh? Some kind of superhero?
I'm a mannequin high-fiving superhero. Shut your mouth, Rainbow. Rainbow. I will say it. For such a dark character, I like that. That's his name. Oh my god, I need my stamina to recover. I did collect all the pills, but again,
Stench of fear I smell.
it really kills your momentum.
yourself, and you think you still have the willpower to change? From up here, you look like you're struggling.
Talk all you want. You won't get to me anymore.
You should know better than anyone that words can kill.
I'm counting on it.
I don't know where we're supposed to be going.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, please! The lack of stamina is... Yeah, the stamina is just...
Those tapes mean nothing. You mean nothing.
My god.
Is that all the fight to fail therapists can muster?
No, let's just go with this. Would I have to be up there and then jump to that ship?
All this time, you were running around like a rat in a maze of my making.
Alright, wait for stamina to return.
All this time, you were running
Okay, that was not the way to go.
maze of my making.
Did I put the tape in? I'm not sure how I feel about this last boss, to be honest. The fact that you don't need to run, but it's... Oops, I never pressed that.
The courage to face his fears.
Ah.
It's time I do the same.
But, like, I don't think it's intuitive where to go next. Now that my mind isn't on the mannequin anymore, I'm good. But yeah, the stamina at the end.
Time was to get you to your weakest point. And here it is.
Oh, I guess I need to go here with the light shining. Right?
All this time you were what part?
Alright, I got it.
Is shutting down, don't you get? If you think anything you're doing right now is going to make any difference, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
Oh, good.
You know what I think? I think this isn't going the way you thought it would. And it's eating you up.
This is not going down one way. With me being the final nail in your coffin.
Is this not the way forward? Oh, never mind. Okay, I just have to wait for him to throw something, which is what I thought.
All this grandstanding will get you nowhere.
Yeah, like, stamina being so important.
Come now,
my god. The never-ending enemies, again, they seem more annoying. You know, it feels more like...
Your mind is shutting down, don't you get? If you think anything you're doing right now is going to make any difference, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
You know what I think?
It feels more like, hey, let's throw a bunch of enemies because this is the end. Here's all the shadows. I've wanted you at your weakest point for so long. But I mean, I don't want a lack of enemies because that would be too easy. But the fact that you're trying to run around, you kind of need stamina to get around, and it runs out and then you have to wait. Plus he's throwing things, plus there's like 20 enemies. I'll like to figure out the end, but it won't be, wow, I made it, I'm such a good gamer, that you kind of get at the end of some games. It'll feel more like, I'm so glad this is over with. Which I guess is the point for Desmond too. I don't know. I'll talk about it when I'm done.
The way you thought it would, and it's eating you up.
This is only going down one way, with me being the final nail in your coffin. The miracle of the rainbow, see, is that it really does bring out all the colors, including the dark ones.
Oh my god. I could really use some help. I guess it does come back, but still.
There's no winning here. Your patients are dead, and so is your cat. What do you have to go back to? Why don't you lay down and die?
Please throw something at me. Just want to get safe. Oh my god.
Look around you. Breathe it in. These are final.
Oh my god! This is arguably, in my opinion, the worst part of the game.
The mind is shutting down, don't you get? If you think anything you're doing right now is going to make any difference, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
I guess I can
You know
take
what I
these
think?
and just heal
I
that
think
way.
This isn't going the way you
Which I
thought
should
it
be
would,
doing.
and it's eating you up.
This is only going down one way, with me being the final nail in your coffin.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I wish the... Hello? I feel like the pills they kind of give to you, but they haven't felt...
And so is your cat. What do you have to go back to? What do you want me to write on your tombstone?
You realize Desmond, he really thought that the end area, oh, I guess the pills also help your stats.
Rot in your office.
sure it does. Can you throw something here? Dude? Okay, I panicked. I was kind of there, and then I wasn't.
The ending has already been written, Desmond. Stick to your role.
I don't know.
Leave them alone, you insignificant cockroach. Stubborn beast! You're just like him, and you will die just as he did. Is that the stench of fear I smell?
This? Okay, it did it.
Even with a tough case like Max, progress was made. Change is possible.
Alright, there's a forest, so we need to be there next. What's this?
This is a bad. Losing Desmond is your only way out.
I will break free from you.
Your patience What makes you so special?
Their experiences, their trials and tribulations, they're a part of me now. Just like you. Learning from them made me smarter, stronger.
I can also be doing that with these guys. I always forget.
I have to vanquish you, Desmond. It's the hero's duty. This is an exercise in futility. You are weak. You don't stand a chance.
Can you— oh!
Go to bed now.
How could the game be so good and the end sequence feel so shitty?
There's no winning here. Your patience are dead.
Wait.
And so is your cat. What do you have to go back to?
Oh, I see. But I bet it's not gonna save every time I hit one. So if I get knocked off because of bullshit, oh well.
The miracle of the rainbow sea is that it really does bring out all the colors, including the dark ones.
Please.
I've waited too long for this moment. Is that the stench of fear I smell?
My biggest fear, honestly, really is it doesn't save, so if he gets me, I have to do it all again.
Is that all you've got? Is that all the fight a failed therapist can muster?
Alright, where's the last one? Do you? Oh my god. Where's the last one?
No wonder she left you.
The cat. Good. Okay.
The miracle of the rainbow, see, is that it really does bring out all the colors.
So there's some red there, so I might need to jump.
Their blood is on your hands.
Oh, I see.
It's true what they say. You are your own worst enemy.
And this, after a while, like, the bullying... You know, this is my fight against him. I wish the bullying were better. Like...
It's true what they say. You are your own worst enemy. Why don't you lay down and die?
I don't know. It's...
What are you doing? Stay away from that!
No.
You are weak.
Well, if Lucas taught me anything, it's that sometimes the voices in your head, they're wrong.
Unbelievable. After everything.
You underestimated me. I don't blame you. It's in your nature to doubt me.
I've been with you your entire life, Desmond. I know every fiber of your being. I'm not something you're capable of overcoming. Even in your best moments, you were living in my shadow.
I let you have a hold on me because I didn't want to confront this side of myself. Didn't want to believe it exists. Not anymore. I accept it. I accept my guilt, my fears, my insecurities. I accept them all. And I choose to keep going.
And you think that overriding me will do the trick? Touch that player and I'll kill you!
Do it, you won't.
You can't just record over me. I won't allow.
I'm afraid our time is up. The next time you want to talk to me, make an appointment.
Shut the fuck up, Desmond. It reminds me of Silver Chains, which I enjoyed. Oops. But the ending part, boss, puzzle, whatever, was severely disappointing. And as many issues as this game has, which takes away from the really good it does have, I care a lot about this game, right? I want to see it through to the end because I do think there's a lot of good to it, but I'll talk more about it at the end. But just know I hated that and I don't feel accomplished. It just like, thank God it's over with. I would have screamed. I wouldn't have force quit. I would have been real mad if like hitting those switches to open up like Lucas's tape recorder. I would have been really upset if something happened. You know, it's like when I accidentally reloaded my game that I spent like half an hour doing the puzzles of, and I accidentally reloaded to an earlier stance. I have a lot to talk about. Does the credits roll? Oh, we've already been to my tape.
In an unexpected turn of events, it seems that I'm coming out the other side.
Oh, this is the end.
Why and how this is all happening is becoming clear, and as strange as this is, I am equally as fascinated as I am mad. Life for me will never be the same. I'm grateful to survive, but at what cost? I am yet to know. While I can see the fog clearing, I can also feel my skull. My brain is pulsing. Something is different. Meyer and the government think they have autonomous control over us, that they can shove us around and we'll take it. They fail to realize that by pushing a bird out of its nest, you teach it to fly.
Not always. Not always.
I'm going on record.
But I get his point.
Meyer's gonna pay for what they've done. To Virginia, to Alan, to Max, Lucas, Rosemary, to Milton, to everyone.
Anya.
I am right. I am just. I am alive, and I am in sound mind. Come and tell me otherwise.
He said the thing! Okay, so like at the beginning, the voice, which, you know, him, whatever, talked about like killing the cat. So did he kill the cat? I will really assume there's an answer to the cat. I thought there'd be more to this, honestly. More, I didn't realize I'd be ending the game, I should say. Actually, the game is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Hey, girl!
Hey.
Hi!
Hey.
I'm really proud of you, Desmond. But...
What?
Well,
gotta
we're
go.
still here, aren't we?
Man, I hope I'm not stuck in here forever.
Time will tell. Patience and grace. Here. I think you can handle what's in your locked room now.
I'm starting to think I killed the cat. Can
If you have any unfinished business, take care of it and meet me on the roof when you're ready.
Alright, that is the point of no return, because there are achievements for... Alright, let's go to Desmond's place and before we meet Tanya. Oh, that's not how you get there. Alright, so, wait. Nope, take it out. But there's like achievements to get all the pills, get all of Lucas's recordings and all that, so I guess it's truly the point of no return. Alright, let's go to Desmond's and let's go see what's in his closet. Probably knives they stab the cat with. Oh my god.
Something stops me from getting closer. Something stops me from getting closer.
What's on my mind? What isn't? I don't feel good. Death. There's not a smell in this building. I miss her. The weight of the world. Oh my god. Patient name. Tanya Couch Potato Wales. Age 10. Human years. Diagnosis. Mild kittenhood trauma stemming from possible abandonment, abnormal levels of laziness that sometimes border on clinical lack of motivation to move and or care about her surroundings, suspected borderline personality disorder, it sounds like a cat. Circumstance of treatment showed up at my door on a rainy night some 9.5 years ago, frail and malnourished, talkative and sweet. She seemed unharmed in that she'd either been lost, forgotten, or thrown out. I decided that since she was kind enough to choose me, I should take her in and nourish her back to health. Personal history, somewhat unknown origins, catatonia. Good one. Displays the kind of regal behavior that likely links her to a long lineage of royalty dating back to ancient Egypt. Using my very best judgment, I'd say she's either a direct descendant of Bastet or the very soul of the feline goddess herself who has bestowed the honor of care upon yours truly. Psychological notes, prone to occasional freezing. Tanya will sometimes stand perfectly still as if in a catatonic state. She exhibited this behavior often as a kitten and less often as she reached adulthood and relaxed to her surroundings. This demon wizard trapped in a cat's body has definite magic powers. 10 years into our relationship, and I have yet to understand how she can melt my heart and soften my mind with a single look of adoration, a single meow. Oh my god. See, like, he loves the cat. There's times in these notes you, like, get a feel for Desmond, and I truly do wish that the game did more to open Desmond up as a character. He just seems like an empty slate for the most part. My dear Tanya, my heart is heavy with grief. The void you have left behind is unexpected. Words alone cannot describe how sorry I am for my actions. My ignorance of the toxic relationship between the cat and the lily flower has left me a smarter man who feels like a fool. I sit in my office, slipping into memories of you knocking shit off my table and looking to me for affirmation. Thoughts of you sitting beside me, curiously listening to the troubles of others and helping them by accepting their flaws and letting them pet you are and forever will be priceless memories. Thank you, my dear friend, for countless days of playful calm, for reciprocated love, and for choosing me. Holy shit. Oh, Desmond, please don't hate me for this. I know you'd say you wouldn't. I know you say you wouldn't, but I know you. You gave me 4 years, for which I'm eternally grateful. The time we spent together means the world to me, and I know it did for you as well, despite everything. Big but coming, but I just can't do any more. I want happiness, Desmond. Happiness. I know it comes from a good place, but your overprotectiveness of me and your increasing paranoia about who knows what at the moment are making me crazy and doubtful. You are so special, so smart, and so loving, but you sometimes can't see past your own emotions and problems. More often than not, how can you be there for me when you're barely able to leave your own head? I sometimes question how you ever ended up choosing a career being there for other people. I love you, Desmond. I'm sorry. Take care of Tanya, Magdalena. Okay. I wonder if she, like, ate the flowers. Because that's what cats do. They, like, will chomp at flowers. And she died. Desmond Wales, a thought experiment laced with beer. Patient name, me. Age 41. Diagnosis, paradoxically paranoid. Also gotta turn this off. Patient is following the good psychological practice of self-analysis. Patient considered finding a third-party professional, but ultimately decided that this could result in unwanted prying into a past best left alone. Following the death and disappearance of several people under his care, Patient has come to seriously question his methods and whether or not he is also at risk. Patient has difficulty reconciling with the fact that no matter how much he works on himself, it won't bring Magdalena back. Born and raised in Milton Haven, the only child of Jack and Belinda Wales, undergraduate degree in neurology and semiotics from Pacific State College. Graduated with honors, medical school at Virgil Med, residency at Acheron Falls Medical Center. Likes long walks on the beach and being bad at video games. Why would you like being bad at video games? It's a thing to be bad at video games, but like, I don't know. I don't like being bad at video games. You know, I like working towards being better, but you know. Get good, Desmond. Patient has doubts about the methodology of his treatment. Is he providing his patients with the best possible professional advice, or is he consciously or subconsciously driving them to self-destruction? Patient's mind is consumed with worry for his own safety. What if what happened to them will happen to me? Is danger lurking at every corner? Magdalena once told me that I'm incapable of taking care of my own issues since I'm always knee-deep in other people's problems. Assuming she's correct, how do I change that about myself? Should I? The Magdalena thing is because take Magdalena out of the equation. I feel nothing has changed. It reminded me of in Prey. You find out, like, one of the characters you run into and you gotta help out was, like, your ex. But I felt like it didn't do a lot to add to the main character at all. It just felt like she was made an ex because whatever. I don't remember ever listening to anything being like, oh, did he have an ex? The one time I did think that is when Rainbow is talking about no matter what you do, she'll never come back. And I was like, I thought maybe it was about Tanya, because the cat is kind of the constant in Desmond's life throughout the game, for better or worse, in my opinion. Tanya is always there. So the, hey, you had an ex and she left is... okay. God, that letter about the cat. Go meet her on the roof and just stop crying. Holy moly, you know why? Because I have animals. Alright, we gotta go. Alright, so he had flowers. The cat was eating the flowers and died. And he blames himself for it. And that's why the patients all dying supposedly weigh heavily on him. Supposedly because, again, you just never really feel that he is that touched by it. Alright, hey girl, it's me.
I wish this ending could have been a happier one.
But
life doesn't work that way.
Getting rid of me will be the challenge of a lifetime. You may have won the battle, but you've only saved yourself. Agent Rainbow is still out there, and you are powerless to stop what's coming.
Don't listen to him. He's afraid because he knows exactly what you're capable of.
Okay, I was gonna say, is this
what
a fake
am I
out?
capable of?
Time will tell. Patience and grace.
So, this is goodbye?
You said goodbye before. I wouldn't lose any sleep on it.
I'm sorry. It was my fault. I should have known.
You did your best. You loved me, and that's all I ever cared about. Besides, I live on. In your head, so that's something.
Thank you, Tanya. For everything. You're a real cool cat.
Meow.
Yeah.
See, like, okay, so... And I had a feeling the cat was in his head. Patience and grace. In sound mind. Alright. Because like a talking cat, of course it's in his mind. I guess the point was, and I said that it really felt like the cat talking to me felt more like a reason for Desmond to, in sound mind, it felt like a way for Desmond to like talk back so you, the player, can hear what he's talking about, but it really did just feel unnatural. I think the cat being there, being like, oh, Desmond and Rainbow had the same voice actor. I guess I never noticed. I guess to be fair, they probably had to put, like, edit it to sound different, so it wasn't that obvious. But again, and it simply is because I've played, you know, other games where it's been you are your own worst enemy, your bully is yourself, so I kind of had a feeling. Anyway, so I wish the cat didn't have a voice, because Tanya is a very important character to why everything is happening. The whole reason Desmond is kind of in this predicament is after his cat died. He was filled with self-doubt because he didn't realize that the flowers he had were poisonous to the cat. I thought the pacing of that was good. It does, again, open up why everything's happening, but turn this down a bit. But the fact is, as I said, Desmond, I wish had a better voice actor. I wish he had more lines. I wish we got more of a look at how he felt between going from point A to point B. He kind of says something as he's figuring out, like, what's happening with his patients. But I think if he had, you could hear him talking to himself, because even Magdalena says you're in your own head too much, and I feel, basically says, I feel like I'm really not important, you're in your head too much, sorry, bye, whatever. But if he is truly in his head so much, you'd think he'd be thinking more about everything that's happening. I cared about it because I was interested in the plot, but the game doesn't do a good enough job, in my opinion, to make it seem like Desmond is all that attached and feels heavy sorrow for what's happening and feels, holy shit, what did I do? Am I the reason my patients are dying? The bully calling all the time to razz on you and say it's all your fault doesn't hit as much, because it just doesn't truly feel like Desmond feels anything about it. Which is another thing too. I also didn't realize they were the same voice actor, because I thought that Agent Rainbow, his voice sounded fine. It was a bit chilling. So Desmond's voice lacked, and it ruined it a bit, I have to say. So the whole, he is your fear, he's your paranoia, he's the monster inside your head, doesn't work for me. The Magdalena thing feels like she was just there. I don't know why.
Desmond, can you hear me?
Oh, Lucas!
Are you in there? Damn it. Desmond, you're breathing. Yes. I heard you, man. I heard you in the back of my mind. My goodness, what did you do to this place?
Judging by the package on the table, I guess they got to you before I did. Bastards. You'll be all right, my friend. Rest. And when you feel better, we'll take the fight to them.
Is that like a little... All right, before I play the animated video, let's go back to what I was saying. Actually, let's watch the animated video and then we'll get into more into it. Is that me? Oh, that's right. I never listened to Desmond's vinyl.
I feel a sense of urgency. Emergency. Abuse. I found a sense of agency. A good excuse to cut loose.
This is good. Okay. I realized as I was watching this, we never listened to Desmond's vinyl. So why did we hit continue game? Oh. Okay, well, you can just go back. I do think that's nice, though. If you don't high-five the mannequin, you gotta play the game again. Anyway. No, I guess, how long? Anyway. All right, let's get the soundtrack going, and then I can talk more about how I feel about this game. Let's get play the album. Let's get that one going. Okay. So, as I said, Desmond, the game doesn't do a good job of making it feel like Desmond cares all that much about what's happening. Long story short, like he does because the story says so, but it doesn't seem like it. Magdalena, as I said, they kind of put her in there, but it doesn't feel like she really had anything to do with anything. I don't know where I'd heard it, but it was something like, if you're going to put something in a story, mention something in a story, it better be important to the story. Don't just add something in because. One phrase that Rainbow says made me wonder a bit if, like, maybe there was some ex-girlfriend or something. But other than that, I don't understand that. It's very small, but it's just a character that was thrown in at the end that truly doesn't matter, but whatever. Tanya, as I said, very important, but I didn't like her voice actress. I don't know. There was a sense of there was something there's a sense of blondness to her voice. Like she didn't care. I'm not saying that the voice acting was bad, but there was like a certain she was just reading them very boredly. That's kind of how she sounded. That could have been why I didn't care for the cat talking at all. It could have just been I didn't like the voice. It didn't match how close Tanya and Desmond were. I would still rather the cat have been quiet, purred, meowed. You know, Desmond take the time to pet the cat because you can pet the cat anyway. You know, it's not like the cat is dead and you can't pet her because she's a ghost because she's in his mind. The first time the cat is introduced, you can go up and pet the cat. Um, I just think that would have shown a warmer and closer bond between Desmond and the cat because she is the whole reason, you know, this starts up. You know, the cat dies, and then it seems like he puts himself even more into the mystery of my cat has died, all the patients under my care have died, what's going on? Um, I guess my question is there's the Mayor pharmaceutical stuff happening. That's kind of what started it is, you know, all the bad toxins and the drugs. Like, for example, Max was driving the pills to wherever. It kind of took control of him and he crashed because he was in a big fog over it. The pills were being transported via boat. Uh and it crashed and Alan Shore felt bad. I forgot why he was in a coma. Um and I guess the pharmaceuticals are bad. That wasn't quite explained, but as I said, Lucas comes back later, grabs Desmond, I guess, and it's hinted at there might be a sequel. I do kind of hope there is because there's the whole, you know, the pharmaceutical stuff that was never answered. Like, it's a bad thing that's happening. It's kind of why all this shit is going down, but that it still seems like an open mystery. Kinda. It seems like it's still going on. My patients have nothing to do with me. It just, you know, put me into that mystery. I did think the mystery was kind of nice. I don't think I understand how Virginia ties in. You know, the biggest tie-in I guess seemed to be the worker at the store, Jorge, was also an investigative reporter. When you're in Alan's level, Alan tied into Max's story because, again, Mayor Pharmaceuticals was sending the boat out, and the boat that the shit was in crashed. And how did it tie into Lucas? Oh, like the labs were Rosemary. I don't. I think I still don't have it all together, but it all kind of ties except for Virginia. Um, electromagnetic waves. I think I don't quite get. But I still think the pills I was taking weren't great, and I don't know if it's they're really not good for you. Because the lure pills made me think maybe they're not that great, but who knows? They were helpful. I think if I didn't have the pills though, the game would have been even more horrendous to play than it already was. Not horrendous, as I said, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the atmosphere, I enjoyed the environment. I think Rainbow showing up irregularly, inconsistently, kind of gave a sense of fear. At least it shocked me every time. And it didn't seem cheap. The shadow monsters, they're stealth, but at the same time, it feels like there's no point to the stealth because the second they lock onto you, that's it. You can't shake them. You just gotta fight them. And there are ways to take them out quickly. The little pools of I know it has to do with the pills and what the Mayor Pharmaceutical was doing, but I guess the slime, the bad slime that they're the toxins, you could blow them up that way. But if you missed, oh well. Hitboxes now and then seemed wonky. 8 million enemies on you made the game frustrating. And because the combat just seemed secondary to the game, I feel like it should not have been as difficult as it was. If I stayed on normal mode, I think I would have ended up way more frustrated. As it was, on easy mode, there were parts of the game that were unforgiving. When Alan captured you, if you fell into the pit or whatever he creates, it's so hard to get out. If you fall into the water, which later turns dangerous, you get hit like a ton of bricks. And that made it annoying and honestly made me not go through certain things just because I didn't want to deal with it. The save points, the game autosaves, which for this kind of game, I understand why they don't want you to just cheese it, and I get it. But it was either you had a bunch of saves minutes apart, which didn't mean a lot because it felt like not a lot happened, or the saves were so far between that if you did a few important things but ended up tragically dying or accidentally reloading your game because there's no confirmation when you go to load something, you undo some hard work. And I only say that because I did it. I don't know. I was in the load game screen just to kind of see when I had last saved. And instead of hitting back, I hit load game. It would have been really nice to have a confirmation of, are you sure you want to load this game? Most games have it. This one didn't. Yes, I did the puzzles. I was able to finish it very quickly. But it was still annoying. I think if the game auto-saved when you found like a pill, that would be nice because the pills aren't always necessarily the easiest to find. Sometimes you really have to go looking around. So just having a quick save after you find one, I think would have been really nice. After you finish a puzzle, it would have been really nice. For the most part, it felt like when you progress to an important part, it saved, but in Max's level, it didn't feel like saves were necessarily there all the time. What else? The parkour was fine. There was some parkour, there was some platforming that you needed to be doing to get around. I'm not generally a fan of parkour in first-person games. Because the point of view you have, you don't necessarily get a good idea of where you're going to be landing. I didn't think it was too bad in this game. I felt like the parkour felt so much better than the combat. The parkour was like tertiary. It was mystery slash detective psychological stuff first, most important. Then combat, which felt eh. And then parkour, and the parkour felt way better than the combat. Um, but yeah, I felt like even if you ran off from the enemies, just they're always chasing you. That's it. Just if you're gonna have the cat specifically tell you, "Hey, you can sneak around the enemies. You don't have to take them head on." Just don't make them so good, you know? What else? That's really it. That I guess it's truly it. I thought the music was good. I love the Living Tombstones, so I really enjoyed the music. I didn't find all the little consoles that play extra little tunes. I only found the one in the lighthouse. Mm, the vinyls, some I really enjoyed and others were just all right. I didn't listen to Desmond's. I forgot. Maybe we'll do that when I'm done talking about it. We'll go in real quick and we'll check out Desmond's vinyl and listen to it. If I don't like it, it's whatever. I don't know if it's the vinyl that um actually, hold on. Is it the same one that plays in the animated video? It keeps Okay. I think whatever it takes is Desmond's. It's whatever. Um yeah, the forest level. I'm jumbled because I was looking at anyway. So the forest level, pretty big, very. Oh, that's another thing too. Is that for the last two, not the last two levels. I don't count rainbows. It was the end. Um, but it felt like they kind of ramped up the difficulty for certain parts just to make more difficult. The conveyor belt puzzle mixed in with Max is suddenly in the underground area for whatever reason, and he's coming at you as you're trying to figure out the conveyor belts and figure out that puzzle. It felt more artificial than anything else. Like, oh no, this bad thing is happening and it's so bad and it's so scary. And it felt annoying. Usually when I have issues with parts in games, I feel like it makes sense why it's happening, even if I'm not doing great. But that just felt like it made it harder just to make it harder. Same for, I guess, the Lucas robot thing, the Flash, chasing after you makes sense. And you do have the option to stun it. But as I said, because the hitbox for where to stun seems so very, very, very sensitive, that made him showing up not ideal. It would have been ideal regardless. But it locks on. At certain points, it felt like there was no way to really stroll off. And it felt, it was aggravating. And another thing, I said it a few times, but the pills are introduced at the end of the Max's level. I kept forgetting about them. I'm sure it was me. But there's something about it. It just never felt prominent. So I just always forgot I could take them and heal, or take them and lure the shadows. I do kind of wish they were introduced earlier, only because there was something about them where I just every other thing, you know, even the gas mask, which felt pretty optional, they all felt very important and stuck in my head. Like, this is something at your disposal to use. Something about the pills just didn't feel like it. And it's fine. I got through. I did use them at the end, but they don't feel that important. They are, you can heal, it's nice, but I don't know. I wish I felt more for them. I wish they felt a little more meaningful. And last thing, and then we'll wrap up. The end part with Rainbow didn't feel satisfying. I'm satisfied he's gone. You know, he's been in you the whole time. He's your paranoia, he's your fear, he's your self-doubt, he's whatever. As I said, already had an idea for it, but it just felt like a level where there's 10 million things to keep track of. And you needed momentum to get through, but it just felt so jarring because you only have so much stamina. I'm sure if I went to go get every pill, it would be better, but I was not going to spend a few more hours doing that. So it felt frustrating, but not in a good, this is the final battle, of course it's all going to lead up to this level of difficulty. It just felt like the usual, there's 1,000 monsters, there's nothing you can do about it. Do your best. It didn't, his end song was great, you know, but it was just bullying lines over and over. You learn to ignore him. It didn't feel it felt like a very blah end of the game, which is very unfortunate. I felt like overall, the levels started out pretty good and then slowly went downhill. I liked Virginia's. Alan's was probably my favorite. Max's was okay. I thought I would love Lucas's because it's in the forest and it would be really pretty, but it was very big and very easy to get lost because it all kind of looked samey. And then Rainbows was by far the worst, and I was happier that I didn't have to deal with it than, oh my god, I destroyed a rainbow. The cat thing was heartbreaking. That was a nice ending where you say goodbye to your cat and, you know, you're basically told you're stronger than you are. But I think there were a few times I wanted to quit. I didn't because, as I said, as many downsides as this game has, overall, I think it's a pretty good game, but there were a lot of things that really ruined it. I'd probably give this a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5, I don't know, somewhere around there. I just think a lot of things could have been better, and a lot of things that were very important just didn't hit right because Desmond, it just seems like a shallow character, especially for someone who's inside his own head so much. You'd think we would get so much more out of him, but he was just very boring and I didn't really care. I cared about his patience. I felt like I cared more about his patience than the game made it seem like he cared about his patience. The cat thing, I'm still thinking of the fact that Lucas is like, oh, did Curiosity kill the cat? Considering that Lucas seemed to have a decent friendship kind of with Desmond, that just seemed kind of cold to say. But that was that. That's it. The game, some things could have been tightened up. I think combat could have been tightened up. Oh, I played on easy mode because easy mode still felt hard in some ways. But because of, as I said, because of all the issues with like enemies and how sneaking just didn't seem to do anything, easy mode's fine. I can't see any reason to play hard mode when it's kind of a psychological horror game. I'm not used to, I suppose, difficulty settings, but I don't know. That's just me. I went on about enough through the game, but maybe if combat were tightened up, maybe if stealth felt like it meant something, if it felt like Desmond had a more of a proper place in the story other than you're doing it because you, the player, are curious. And if they had just not given the cat a talking role, maybe this could have been better, but I still enjoyed it. I can see why a lot of people say, you know, it was a good psychological horror, it was a good experience. I thought it was a good experience, even though I got frustrated a lot. You know, it pulled me in regardless, but that's gonna be it for me. I don't know what I'm playing on Tuesday. I thought there would be... I thought it would be longer. I'm kind of glad it's not, because thankfully this game did not overstay its welcome. But considering that each level seemed to get longer and longer as it went on, I thought Lucas's would be longer. Oh, that's the final thing. Lucas's fight was easy enough in terms of dodging his attacks, but it felt more like trial and error of how do I take this guy on. It didn't feel intuitive, and that's it. It didn't feel intuitive at all, but you know, miles better than the rainbow fight. That one was... it was there. It was there. I wish it was more psychological or something. Rainbow's fight. Not just there's a million shadow things and you gotta dodge them, but also your stamina's running out, your momentum's gone, but you also need the momentum to jump from area to area. Also, I'm gonna knock you off the building. Sorry. Restart. But that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. Tuesday, 1:30 Eastern. I'll play something. I don't know. I'll look and see. But with all that said, thanks so much to everyone who came by to watch and chat. I've spoken enough about this game. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst. I think a lot of things could have been done better. But that's going to be it for me. I hope everyone has a really good night. And until next time, see ya.